So this is Malaysia Agreement 1963. As you can see, the document that I presented here, this is the front page of Malaysia Agreement 1963. It is the title actually for this Malaysia Agreement is actually Agreement Relating to Malaysia. That is the exact title for this agreement. Agreement relating to Malaysia. But people already get used to Malaysia Agreement 1963, so we use Malaysia Agreement 1963. So this is an agreement concluded between the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the Federation of Malaya, North Borneo, Sarawak, and Singapore. So in the front page, you will see this wording, these words in front of this Malaysia Agreement 1963. So why did I pick this topic about Malaysia Agreement 1963? The question is very simple. What is Malaysia Agreement 1963? Believe me, out there are still some people that don't know what is Malaysia Agreement 1963. They try to cite some document, some, I don't know what kind of thing they are citing. What this point. That is not Malaysia Agreement 1963. So to make things clear, I will show you Malaysia Agreement 1963. I will show you the copy, the original copy, and the copy from the United Nations. For the people that haven't seen what is Malaysia Agreement 1963, so this is Malaysia Agreement 1963. It has 235 pages. So if you find out there, people said from Blogspot or something that have 5 pages, 4 pages, that is not Malaysia Agreement 1963. Malaysia Agreement 1963 have 235 pages. So this is Malaysia Agreement. This is the front page. And next to it, after that, it will explain the article of the Malaysia Agreement. There is 11 article of Malaysia Agreement 1963. And then it will go to the who signatories of the Malaysia Agreement. Who signed the Malaysia Agreement, the signatories. And then it will go to Annex A until Annex K. So this is, usually people will find this document online. You can just Google Malaysia Agreement 1963 PDF. You can download it. So refer to the right document. This is Malaysia Agreement 1963. IGC report is different document. Cobalt Commission is different document. Federal Constitution is different document. Malaysia Agreement is Malaysia Agreement. So I show you the one that I take from United Nations, this one. So this is United Nations that was lodged by the United Kingdom in the United Nations on 21st September 1971. So this is Malaysia Agreement that was lodged in the United Nations. It was written in Malay, it was written in English and French and Malay, 3 languages. You can see this is in English, and then suddenly it was in French. So because Malaysia Agreement was lodged in United Nations, they put it there in English and French language. And there is Malay language as well. I will show you later. Oh, it is all here. The number of the document is, it is volume 750. The number of document is 10760. Okay, this is the Malay version of Malaysia Agreement. You see here, Malay text. So, if you don't know how to read English, there is no excuse for you to not understand Malaysia Agreement. There is in Malay as well. Malaysia Agreement written in Malay, but the annex is not in Malay. Annex is all in English because Article 11 of Malaysia Agreement, it specifies the annex will be all in English. Only the agreement will be in Malay text. So this is also in Malay. It is provided. You can find this one in the United Nations Treaty Collection. So make sure you refer to the right document. This is Malaysia Agreement 1963. So let me simplify what is Malaysia Agreement 1963. We go to the next slide. Okay, this is the agreement relating to Malaysia. So if you see what the information given in the United Nations Treaty Collection, UNTC, this is from United Nations. Saya tak tulis sendiri. I didn't write this by myself. It is written in the United Nations. So the registration number for Malaysia Agreement lodged in the United Nations is 10760. That is the registration number. And the title is Agreement Relating to Malaysia. So we usually call it Malaysia Agreement 1963. The participant of the Malaysia Agreement is Federation of Malaya, North Borneo, Sarawak, Singapore, and United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And it was submitted by the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland to the United Nations on 21st September 1970. This Malaysia Agreement was signed in London on 9 July 1963. We all must remember this date. Malaysia Agreement was signed in London on 9 July 1963. And the enforcement date of Malaysia Agreement is on 16 September 1963 in accordance with Article 2 itself in the Malaysia Agreement 1963. So the authentic text of Malaysia Agreement is in Malay and in English, but there is another copy translation of French in the United Nations as well. But the authentic text is in Malay and in English. In English, the whole text is in English, is provided from the agreement, from the article up to the Annex A until Annex K. It's all in English. But the Malay text only provide for the agreement from the Article 1 until Article 9 and the signatories. That is all in Malay. The Annex of Malaysia Agreement is not in Malay. So the agreement type, this is important that we all must understand. Agreement type of Malaysia Agreement is multilateral. It is not a unilateral agreement. If unilateral, it's between two persons only. But multilateral agreement, it is more than 2%. So we have Federation of Malaya, North Borneo, Sarawak, Singapore, and United Kingdom. There is 5 participants. So it is a multilateral agreement. So there is some crucial information that you must understand. Unilateral agreement will have different standing. Multilateral agreement, it will have its own standing as well. So you can download this in the United Nations Treaty Collection.